When I get on to the ward or interact with patients, in my student nurse uniform, it's just almost like I'm a different person, except I'm not. It's that I'm who I am. Being at work, interacting with patients, all the anxieties that I deal with outside of work, they all kind of fade away, and I'm able to just be myself. I'm Andrea, and I'm a student nurse. I really enjoy it because I really like the idea of helping people with their health and well-being in order for them to have a life that's meaningful to them. After I had my breakdown 5 years ago, I discovered mindfulness, and it's completely changed my life. Being a bit more flexible in terms of my thinking has really helped me cope. You kind of have to find, on your own really what makes life meaningful for you, and that's what makes you want to keep going. I want to be able to help others on their journeys to do the same. I am on Twitter a lot and that is because it's a really important source of support for me. Because of my mental health problems, I find it very difficult to kind of interact socially, especially in groups, so I don't go out very much and socialise with other people, so I'm quite isolated when I'm not at work. I have my husband, and that is it, basically. I got into Twitter as kind of a way to get that social interaction. It kind of has become my virtual support network. For me, I think it's important for people who can to talk, because that's what decreases the very, very real stigma that there is around mental health issues. I share on purpose now precisely to kind of break down that stigma. People see my life now, and yes, I have come a long way since 5 years ago, but it is very frustrating to continually struggle every day. Every day is a struggle, really, because I'm focusing so hard on managing my own emotions. It's very difficult to kind of come to terms with that you've come so far, and yet where you want to be is still kind of in the distance a little bit. I think a lot of people don't realise how much mental health problems can impact you physically. That really comes from the amount of work that I have to do mentally in order to manage my emotions, which are very strong, very intense, and very volatile. I need to have ways of dealing with it. So I have a lot of distraction techniques, colouring as well. I'm really into that. I was into them before they were all the rage, let me tell you. I find them really useful to just focus on one thing. What I know from my life experience is that I have always been a high achiever. I've always gotten good feedback, and so that I've always been more confident in a professional setting than I am outside of work. It was a slight leap of faith, but having that professional uniform on, then yeah, I think I can do this. I think I'm quite lucky because I've kind of discovered something that I really love and that I'm really passionate about, and not everybody gets that. I still have mental health problems. They haven't gone away at all. I've just learned to manage them a bit better. If I hadn't had my breakdown, then I wouldn't have become a student nurse, because I wouldn't have learned all of this.